Hey everybody, here's a match against Mefestofelus. It's a UU match and we're going to go at it. He leads with a Sceptile and I go for the Ice Beam right away for some super effective damage hopefully. But he blocks it with this Magus, which takes it really well. I considered going for the Thunder Wave and it's a good thing I didn't, but then I thought he would substitute or Can Mine, so I wanted to copycat the substitute or the Can Mine to see what happens. But he magic coats, so that's really interesting. And now he goes into this Arcanine to take the Ice Beam. So I try to counter with my Pidgeot thinking it's physical, and then I see the Flamethrower and I got really disappointed because it's special, but still it doesn't do much at all even though I have no special defense EVs. So I know that's really bulky. And he burns me, which really sucks, but I get the Toxic off on him, which makes me happy because Arcanine is a big problem to my team, as you will definitely see. So yeah, I'm not feeling too bad right now. It sucks that Pidgeot's burned, but I got the Toxic on that thing. So he goes into this guy as I switch. It was a double switch because I went into Heart Fire to stall out his Arcanine, and I burned this thing as he sets up a sub. So at this point I'm thinking that it's a sub puncher, but it's not very dangerous with a burn. So he just screws his sub and withdraws as I go for extreme speed, which he predicted obviously. And now he goes for the heal bell, which sucks because that just wasted a lot of my life, but I get off a Flare Blitz on him, which unfortunately does not kill. And obviously I can't extreme speed it. Out comes a Claydol. I went for the Flare Blitz to get damage on whatever he switched in. I thought he would go into his Arcanine, but that didn't happen. And yeah, I don't want to get Earthquake to Earth Powered, so I switch into Mespirit, but he goes for the Toxic. So Mespirit is kind of crippled right now. And I go for the Copycat here, predicting a switch, and it works out perfectly. He goes into what I wanted him to go into, but then I missed, and that sucked. Eesh. So yeah, I'm Toxic, he's not, and I still have to deal with this damn dog. He's going to Toxic my Heart Fire, so that means that he's double status, which worked very well for him in this game. So Heart Fire is really crippled right now, because it's supposed to stay in for a long time. I went for a Flare Blitz there, predicting a switch really, but he stayed in because he's not any more threatened than I am. Less so actually. So now he withdraws and goes into his Magus as I switch. So he really outplayed me there, you know, predicting my switch and all that. And I go into Pidgeot, and I don't have a direct attacking move with this thing, so I can't do much. What did I do? You're right, so it's a double switch as I went into Toxicroak hoping to set up. Because I know Toxicroak can do some damage to this team if it's behind his sub. That was my goal for most of this match, to try to get Toxicroak in and behind the substitute. I dodge his Earth Power this time with Mespirit and go for the Ice Beam. And it did a decent amount, I guess. And now he gives me the Stealth Rocks. And when I say gives me the Stealth Rocks, that's kind of the point of Copycat on this thing, because when someone sets up Stealth Rocks on it, it could just return the Stealth Rocks with Copycat, as well as all the other awesome stuff Copycat can do. It's really a great move. I don't know why people don't use it more. So I get the rocks out and I'm feeling good because this thing can't switch in all the time. But I still can't really do anything. So I'm trying here to get a clean switch into something that can do a lot of damage to it. So I don't want to switch into a Flamethrower or Will-O-Wisp or Toxic. So I'm just leaving my Spirit in here to do what damage it can, chip away as it wants to, and then try to hit it harder with something else. Toxic's a bitch. So right, I send in base, and I'm praying he doesn't will-o-wisp me. I really hope so. I was hoping that I thought I would surf, and I think he did, because it goes for the Toxic. And I was praying he would Toxic and not Flamethrower or anything else. The Earthquake really doesn't do much, so this thing is really defensively bulky. That's expert belted Earthquake and stuff. Now he switches in. I predicted the switch and went for Thunder Punch, thinking that he would go into the Mismagius. But I really should have gone for Ice Beam because I forgot that he had played already. And I knew he was going to Rapid Spin, but I don't have any ghosts to block it, so I can't do anything about that. And now his Arcanine is free to jump around wherever it wants. Luckily Ice Beam knocks that thing out. The Toxic is about to really take its toll. I know he's going to Morning Sun, I knew it. But I just want to keep pressure on him. So I'm going to keep Earthquaking. Just keep Earthquake until I go down and get a clean switch with hopefully him at less than half health. He decides to finish me off there. With the Flamethrower to the face. So I send in my Venusaur because I know I can take at least one Flamethrower. And he seems to think it was a physical one like Swords Dance or Curse one. But the only attacking move I have is this Sludge Bomb. I was kind of not there. I just wanted to get damage on him with that Sludge Bomb. And now I'm predicting the Morning Sun, because Sludge Bomb didn't do all that much. So I go for Sleep Powder. But he just Flamethrowers me, hoping to kill, I guess. Luckily Sleep Powder hits. If it missed, I would have been in major trouble. So I've got the thing asleep finally, so it shouldn't be that too much of a threat now. I might even get to set up Toxicroak on it. And that's good. I go for the Sludge Bomb, and he just stays in to let it die. So I'm really happy that that thing is gone now. And he goes into what I want him to go into now, this Mismagius. And he does what I want him to do, which is to kill it. So that now I can go into Toxicroak, and I know I can get a substitute up on this thing. From seeing what moves it has, I know there's nothing that's going to really have to stop me. The worst thing it could have is Pain Split, and it does have it. But even that's not so bad. So I'm feeling good. I go straight for the Sucker Punch, not to over predict or anything, just get rid of this thing if I can. And luckily it does take it out. Seeing how it took Flare Blitz, I was afraid that it may resist that. So now he goes into this thing, after thinking for a while I remember. Just to take out my sub with Earthquake before taking a Focus Punch in its body face, because its whole torso is a face, really. Look at that. It's creepy. But yeah, Focus Punch in its whatever, and it's gone. And Toxicroak is back over health, over half. Now he goes into this thing, and I'm not afraid of it, really. The only thing I thought I could have is Earthquake that could do any damage, but he's running this cool set that I'd never seen before. With a friggin' counter, but I'm really lucky to get the poison right there. Because he told me it actually has Endeavor as well, to mess up my pokes. I still had Arcanine with extreme speed, but still, that's a waste of a turn and Stealth Rocks and all that. Now, this is his last, and I have Pidgeot and Arcanine left. I survived this Aqua Jet and Feather Dance. I actually forgot at this point that it was sub, but I was hoping to be faster anyway, and I was. No, I don't know what it's going to do, but I know I can get her Roost off. Well, actually I didn't know, but I hoped I could get a Roost off if it didn't Aqua Jet. I didn't think it would. Now he's behind the sub, and I'm annoyed. Kind of wishing I had Toxic it now, so I'll be doing some damage. Really wishing I had Toxic it. And all I can do is fly. There's nothing else I can do to it. And he just belly drums, so I am not in a good position now. Fly isn't going to break its sub. I didn't expect it to with me burn and everything. And all I have left is this Arcanine that's going to get stroked by the Stealth Rocks and his poison. So I can extreme speed to take out its sub, but then he's going to mash me up with Aqua Jet. So that was a great game. Mefesto. Hold on a second. Let's call you Mefesto. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and sub. Goodbye.